Suns forward P.J. Tucker is guilty of super extreme driving under the influence. That's a real thing. I'm Kerry Chow, joined by ESPN legal analyst Lester Munson. Lester, what is super extreme driving under the influence?
Super extreme driving under the influence is a quirk in Arizona law. If the blood alcohol level reaches an extreme, then the police and the prosecutors can charge the driver with this level of DUI. It is a new idea in American law, but it's one of these ideas that you can already see is going to spread to the other states, and P.J. Tucker qualified for this charge because his blood alcohol was a 2.2. That's a lot of drinking, a lot of alcohol in the blood.
Yeah, what is the blood alcohol level of a .22 equivalent of? How do you get there?
Well, you are presumed to be intoxicated when you are at .08. This was nearly 3 times that amount of alcohol. I think most experts agree that at a .22 blood alcohol, you are very near or in the blackout stage of intoxication. It would be interesting to know whether P.J. Tucker can even remember portions of this arrest. That's how drunk he must have been if the blood alcohol was a 2.2.
What is the full extent of Tucker's punishment, and is it a common sentence?
It's not a common sentence. It's a little bit on the stiff side. It's basically 2 weeks of confinement, 3 days in the Maricopa County Jail, 11 days confined at home. Phoenix, Arizona is not a good place to drive around if you've been drinking. Mark Grace, the great baseball player and broadcaster, found out the hard way. He ended up spending weekends in the Maricopa County Jail after his second DUI. There's no good place to drive drunk, but Phoenix is worse than most.
Interesting stuff right there. In response to Tucker's plea, Suns president of basketball operations, Lon Babby, said, quote, "The Suns do not in any way condone his conduct, but we do support him as he works through this." Tucker did sign a 3-year, $16.5 million contract in early July. That's ESPN legal analyst Lester Munson. Lester, thanks as always. I'm Kerry Chow with your latest ESPN headline.